There's a set of Wii U critics out there who I like to call the spec snobs. Those who believe that Wii U will be so vastly underpowered that the notion of it being a true 8th generation home console will be absolutely laughable. And now, I will recite their Pledge of Allegiance. Wii U is nothing more than a late coming last gen console, and at absolute best, its graphics will barely be better than those of the PlayStation 3, which will have been out for 6 years by the time Wii U hits the market. And when the true next-gen systems, the PlayStation 4 and the new Xbox are revealed, their graphics are going to be so awesome that Wii U is going to be an outdated piece of crap with horrible graphics the day it hits the market. Gee, Wii U barely more powerful than current gen systems, barely having better graphics than PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4 is going to have graphics so much better that the Wii U is just going to look like a piece of garbage in terms of graphics. Well, let's see what Sony themselves have to say about that. Sony Computer Entertainment of Europe, Vice President James Armstrong. In the immediate aftermath of E3 2011, at which Wii U was revealed, quote, I do not think we'll have a console with a lot better graphics than the PlayStation 3 currently offered. Wait, what? Sony Computer Entertainment Vice President James Armstrong, when asked about PlayStation 3, said, quote, I do not think we will have a console with a lot better graphics than the PlayStation 3 currently offers. So, a Vice President of Sony Computer Entertainment of America is saying that PlayStation 4 may not have graphics better than PlayStation 3, but meanwhile, the the detractors of Wii U saying that Wii U will have terrible graphics, or saying that Wii U will have bad graphics on the basis that its graphics at best will barely be better than those of PlayStation 3. But we have someone from Sony, a vice president of Sony Computer Entertainment America, saying the exact same thing about PlayStation 4. Now, would a PlayStation executive, a CEO, come out and say that PlayStation 4 has bad graphics? Well, according to the spec snobs, who want to say that Wii U has bad graphics and are using the claim that Wii U's graphics will barely be better than those of PlayStation 3, well, this guy is saying the same thing that they're saying. Only he's saying that in support of his own system. He's not saying that. It makes no sense now to say that Wii U is going to have bad graphics because its graphics are only going to be slightly better than PlayStation 3, when we have a Sony Computer Entertainment vice president saying that PlayStation 4's graphics may be only slightly better than those of PlayStation 3. There's some quotes going around from developers who are working with Wii U and are interested in working with Wii U. THQ, quote, Wii U is just a lot more powerful than current HD consoles. It does 1080p very easily. Quote from Epic, quote, it will do things current HD systems simply can't do. It's going to be a powerful box. Quote from Crytek, Wii U dev kits are very powerful. The specs are very good, speaking of Wii U. Vigil Games, we've had the game at the same level as high-end PC version in a number of days, and a few lines of code got the game up and running on the tablet in 5 minutes. Quote, Wii U seems a lot more powerful than the previous generation, that being from Gabe Newell of Valve. So, spec snobs, on what basis do you believe that Wii U's graphics are going to be vastly inferior to those of the eventual competition to come probably no sooner than a year on the market? PlayStation people within Sony aren't saying that PlayStation 4's graphics are going to be vastly superior to Nintendo's. Developers working with Wii U are saying that they are very happy with the specs of the hardware they're working with. And these developers are ones who are known for liking powerful hardware to produce beautiful games on. So, where does that leave you guys? I mean, I know I'm going to get a certain amount of dislikes in this video just because I'm daring to say that Wii U won't have crappy graphics. I mean, just me saying that Wii U won't have crappy graphics is enough to make some of these people out there totally angry. But the people making the systems that will eventually compete with Wii U aren't saying that their system's going to have vastly superior graphics at this point. The developers working with Wii U are saying, we're very happy with this system, and it is clearly a significant improvement over the current generation. What kind of improvement are you expecting from the eventual new Xbox and PlayStation 4? Are you expecting photorealistic graphics? Because that's not going to happen. I don't know, guys. We'll see what happens, but you could. It's just making less and less sense to stick to this notion that Wii U is going to be. Thanks for watching.